It's time to be your authentic self. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Domas from sunny Lithuania. It's time to be your authentic self. It's always been time. It's always been the right time to be you, to do you. But now is better time than ever. Tomorrow is never gonna be here. Tomorrow is, you gotta thank for tomorrow. You know, I've learned that from joedispenze recently. We gotta thank for things that are not already here, but thank for things that are going to be with us in the future, so we can kind of enjoy the future and the now. So we bring the future to the now by thanking it, by, experiencing the future in the now. That's how I understand it. I'm still not that deep into the book, just first 60 pages or something. I think it's get rid of the habit of being yourself. And it's kind of hard to read, I have to tell you, because you have to read really slow if you want to get into the things that he's talking about. And it's not that easy when it's something new, even though I kind of knew and I always thought about the fact that atom is 99.999% energy, and actual material was 0.0001 or something like that, something very small amount that we're really actually physically here. Mostly is vibrations and energy. So, I was thinking, if you're being authentically yourself, if you're if you're aiming to live your life to the fullest, then what does that actually mean? To me, I'm an artist, I'm a painter, I would say, because I studied painting in university. And I don't know, painting gives me serenity. I don't have that many things that give me peace. Reading is cool. Like reading, I got to know a lot of things through reading, especially recently when I have more time. Like I have a job that is, gives me a lot of free time. So painting and reading, and I started doing that recently more, and all of a sudden I see more painting adverts coming up on the Instagram, like newsletters on emails of different like painting websites where they sell paintings. And I'm like, okay, I'm shifting my reality. So it really does work, really, this whole new paradigm is turning on, so it's really actually cold. I mean, it's 0 degrees. That's why we got a bit of chilly snow on the ground, but it's my hands are getting cold, so I need to put on some gloves as I'm talking to you guys. So if you want to reach that authenticity, I suggest you learn to meditate. Meditation is one way to introduce space. I didn't mention, but I started painting landscapes. I think maybe I mentioned it before, but and I was wondering why landscapes, because it's serenity. It's serenity, it's peace, it's something, it's space, peace and space are very similar words letter-wise. So we're introducing space into our lives. When you introduce space, you can bring more things in, but you can choose. You can bring more things, like physical things in, like whatever you call physical, or you can actually bring in more peace. And once you start to realize that peace is what you've been looking for, you can, and within that peace, you think, what can I do to create more peace? So for me, it's like painting, let's call it, because I can bring in more space through painting. I don't stress when I paint. I don't think like, what's the next thing that I have to do, or where is this painting gonna go? I'm just thinking about doing a good job with this piece of art. So I think some authenticity started to come into my life, and I started to reprogram my brain in thinking, every time a thought comes in that is negative, every time I have a flashback of the past, I'm sure you have those where you've done something that you're ashamed of, or that you're something, I don't know, just certain feelings attached to memories come back. And when you get that, try to change the way you're looking at the thought, because usually there's other people attached to that. Usually there's other people that I'm ashamed of or ashamed to, and those people are connected to you, and they're probably living their own lives, and it's all these memories are connected to the past, not to the future. The future is all potential, same like that atom, 99.9%. It's like empty space, energy, but potential. So it's like potentially everything, but actually nothing. I love that. You're 99.9% potentially everything, but actually nothing. So you can attract whatever reality you want, because the potential is almost infinite. So what are you going to attract? What are you going to create? What are you going to form in your brain that's going to be creating your reality? Because, the thoughts that we have, they're usually just repetitive. It's just same kind of thoughts circling every day with the same patterns that we have, same routines that we have, and it's very hard to break the pattern and bring in new thoughts and new ideas. And through meditation, you can actually bring in some space, bring in some peace. And and I'm not saying that when you're going to be meditating is going to be peaceful. I think the opposite. I think when I meditate is actually very loud and very chaotic in my brain, and it's hard to meditate. It's work. Like any kind of work, it involves energy, and you are energy, so you can put that energy in and then have an outcome. When you have an outcome, you can have a look if you like the outcome, if you like what you see around, if you are looking at things differently, because the main thing that needs to change really is your perspective on things. And I don't know, maybe you're happy, maybe your perspective doesn't need to change, so maybe I'm, how they say, preaching to the choir or something like that. maybe you're at the good place, and if you are, I congratulate you, because it's hard to get to that place. It's hard to get to a state of being happy with who you are. So I congratulate you either way. I love you, you amazing being. And I just want to say that you're on a good path. You're on a good path. You're doing a good job. You're, trying to figure this thing out called life, which is not hard, not easy, which is quite hard. But we have nature. We have the outside. We can always go outside. We have to go outside. And then realize that we're children of nature and not of, concrete jungle children. We're actually here, there's that river again. We're here to change things for the better. And I try to do it with my videos. If this helps you, some people comment that what I say is a good advice, and I highly appreciate that, because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I haven't done 200 videos, but I've done about 100 and, let's say 20. It's more, but let's say to be safe, it's 120 times 10. That's at least 120 minutes of talking. So it's like 2 straight hours of talking, but I bet that there's more. But, I pretty much talk about the same thing every day. And just slowly, my methods, my topics are changing depending on what I kind of ingest, whatever I put into my consciousness, books, videos that I see, it's and that's the way I break my pattern. I'm breaking the pattern now, going over the time limit, because there's no time limit really, but I really wanted to take you to this sunny place and show you this sunny field where I like to paint. I did one painting there, and I wanted to take you there. So it's like 1 minute away, even less than that. Well, authenticity comes with you changing towards something that you see in your mind's eye. Like, I have even difficulties visualizing what I want, but I kind of know what I want. I kind of know that I want to be a professional painter, and earn money making paintings, because that's what brings me peace, that's what brings me joy, that's the time that I have with myself. So I set this goal for myself, and now the universe can start helping me to achieve that. But most of the people don't even know what they want. So if you know what you want, then you can aim for it. You can go for it, you can aim for it, and it's I have difficult time deciding and choosing what I want, but for the sake of this video, for the sake of helping myself and helping you guys, I'm deciding what I want. I'm deciding that I want to earn money making paintings, and I'm going to achieve that. And like I achieved coming to this sunny spot on this field. There's a football field behind me somewhere over there, and yeah, sunny but cold, just like like life, sunny but cold. So I love you guys. For the sake of yourselves, decide, and you're gonna achieve what you set out to achieve sooner or later. Just don't deviate from the path. And trust me, it's as hard as it is for me, I bet it is as hard for you to decide what you really want. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you know already. And if you do, then congratulations. So I love you, and I wish you a beautiful day or night, whatever you're having right now. If you're having breakfast, then enjoy your breakfast. If you're having dinner, enjoy your dinner. And peace.